I hear nation narrow and island wide. Where is the PMP's solution? We know that nobody not thief like labor right when time come for elections. I go to conference and said that students being absent is a problem. In 1 month, Holiness go to his conference and said truancy is a problem. If just the one use my words and find that next word and then said this is a problem. So if him thief my word, then him now go thief my plan. There is no way. We are saying nothing more until the JLP call the election. Then we will tell the people what our plans are. We don't plan to have 24 bank account. 28. I hear say is 56. But incompetence and in ignorance making only hide 28. That is incompetence. I can tell you that we don't plan to make you can't afford to send your children to school. And you can't afford to give them lunch money. I tell you that we don't plan that part children will get a different lunch than the other children to feel like they're less than. I can tell you that we don't plan to give them 3 meals per week and have them absent for the other 2 days. I tell you that we don't plan to have people leaving school and can't read and can't write and don't know simple mathematics. I tell you we don't plan to be MPs and ministers importing things from over foreign and then not interested in doing anything about agriculture because we make more money from importing it ourselves and selling it to the people.
He's been here 2 terms. He's looking for a 3rd term, but him going look till him blind, him not going get it. The current member of parliament, I want to refer to him as the outgoing member of parliament. He has served as junior minister in the Ministry of Labour. Shahini Robinson has passed, may God rest her soul, and he was never considered for the top spot, right? He served as the Minister of State in Security, and no matter how Chang failed with him, couldn't get the work. He has served in the Minister of Finance as State Minister, and Nigel, no time come, and Nigel gone. And Xavier was never considered. Why should we consider Xavier for the top spot? Xavier can't get a 3rd term.
We are number activity. Learn from me, bro, God. I sing the government badness and one woman say me switch, you know. All who believe in the law boss must have blank over on head, right? We believe in how we believe in how. You see it? And watch his style now. Everybody know what's going on with my brother Bashi situation, you see me? And I owe support Bashi me and support. But now I have to call on you, we never switch. Believe me, a badness me deal with right show. You see me out there, man? Big up PNP, right show. I can't tell you something, mama. Are you say it, man? More puff, more weed. Me not touch, girl, we touch.
Message to the Prime Minister. Call it, Andrew, call it. Message to the Jamaican Labour Party leader. Call it, bro devil, call it. Because the youths them ready for you. You not support the youth them, so the youth them nah go support you. Mark Golding support the youth them, as you can hear. And the youth them a support Mark Golding. Chronicler said loud and clear out time own mouth. You see me? People, Chronicler address the whole situation with him singing a song for Andrew Holiness, the whole government badness, Andrew Holiness thing. The man used to support Andrew Holiness, no people. But when you check it out, Andrew Holiness now support him. So the man a support who support him. The man say Mark Golding support him. So Mark Golding him a support. And Mark Golding support the whole of Jamaica. That's why the whole of Jamaica a support Mark Golding. The only one they will not support Mark Golding right now are the ungrateful one them. You understand me I say? Because you have somebody we can't hear me now, they ungrateful bad. So, I didn't one day you see, still a burn out Mark Golding. But people, Damian Crawford send a message to Nation Narrow and Island Wide with Big Mama and people. Damian Crawford didn't hold back nothing. You don't know say Cliff Hughes take a set on the People's National Party and Mark Golding from when way back people. Because according to sources, Andrew Holiness writes off a $10 million tax debt fee nationwide Cliff Hughes or Nation Narrow and Island Wide Big Mama. So, you know how you got people, he might go forever pick up for Andrew Holiness because Andrew Holiness did him a favor. So, you know him take set on the People's National Party. But we soon come back and talk about that people. Bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful evening. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update, so you definitely don't want to miss none. So watch the video until the end. Remember, leave a like on this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet. Alright? Make we run the intro and come back. We're soon forward. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if it's a new viewers, first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell so whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Share the content with a friend, a family, a loved one. Share it on your social media platform and people. Remember, we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, now is the right time for you to do so. Subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. Alright, now people, we are going to start off this update with a speech from Danishka Williams people, our new MP caretaker over there in Senton people. You understand? And people want to take her in seriously. Alright, check it out.
To discuss how we want to develop Southwest Senton and put it on the map. Because I have a member of parliament who is not concerned with putting the constituency on the map and doing the work for the people. We have a member of parliament who him born here, but him don't have love for here. So you need a representative who will love you and represent you in the way that you need to be represented. Yes. I hear him walking around the place asking where this pretty girl come from. I'm born in Kingston, but my mother come from here. So when him going around, him can go find out where in what town my mother come from. But when him go up in Borough Bridge, if him have the courage to reach up there, him can go find the different Williamses around the place and see where Danai Williams come from. For me, it's not where you were born, but it's where you have love for and where you can show that you care and do the work. And I am here to do the work for you, the work that he has never done. He's been here 2 terms. He's looking for a 3rd term, but him going look till him blind, him not going get it. The current member of parliament, I want to refer to him as the outgoing member of parliament. He has served as junior minister in the Ministry of Labor. Shahini Robinson has passed, may God rest her soul, and he was never considered for the top spot, right? He served as the Minister of State in Security, and no matter how Chang failed with him, couldn't get the work. He has served in the Minister of Finance as State Minister, and Nigel, no time come, and Nigel gone, and Xavier was never considered. Why should we consider Xavier for the top spot? election, when Xavier walked around and promised us Alexandria Estate, everybody from Alexandria know that it was 125 houses, 1 and 2 bedroom houses that would have served the constituency well. He promised us Alexandria Estate, and to this day, 5 years later, we don't see Alexandria Estate. The councillors have no idea what Alexandria Estate should be because it was never brought to the council. Alexandria Estate is one of many promises that Xavier and Andrew Holiness has made to the constituency of Southwest St. Anne that they had no intention of delivering on. We can call his legacy one of empty promises, because that's all he has given us. We want to look at the Calderwood Health Center. You go in sick and you come out sicker because the health center is infested with mold. The councillor Jim has been speaking about it, crying out about it. And Xavier passed him and tell him, say, we have the money for fix it, but I guess him waiting on election before him fix the Calderwood Health Center. We also want to talk about the Alexandria Health Center. Now, if any of my farmers have an issue on the farm, them could have chop a finger, them can chop anything, God forbid. They have to travel all the way to St. Anne's Bay. Them might dead before them reach. And Xavier born and grow here and him never think to fix here. We need a new member of parliament, and that is why Dayton and Mark Golden sent me here. We need a member of parliament who has influence among his peers. I don't see him tap Matthew on the shoulder and say, Matthew Samuda, we need water. Him don't tap any of his colleagues and say, we need roads. I will be able to tap Ian Hales on the shoulder and say, Comrade Ian, my people in Southwest St. Anne do not have running water. They've never had running water and they need running water in their homes. I will be able to talk to Comrade Azan and say, Comrade Azan, you started the work and I needed to finish the road work that you've started in Southwest St. Anne because Xavier dropped the ball and he never did nothing when Keith Walford started the work. Which direction you enter this constituency from, whether it is Trelawney, whether it is Clarendon, or whether it is Brownstone, the roads are deplorable, and Xavier has never thought to fix the road. So when him go around and say, I born here, but she never born here, remember, him don't have love for here. There's another thing I want to address. So Xavier has been going around, just like one of his colleagues, saying, this is mainland. This is not mainland. This is our land. This land belongs to the people of Southwest St. Anne, and I am here to help you defend your name and your land. So we bring Comrade Floyd Morris to help you to get the titles for the lands that you live on. So nobody can take on off and mind the land then. Southwest St. Anne is the only constituency in St. Anne that is underdeveloped. The man don't pay no mind. All him do is party and rum bar. I was in Kingston last week and a gentleman said to me, I see you on the news, which constituency you're running? And I tell him which constituency, and him said, no man, St. Anne have northeast, them have northwest, and them have Lisa over southeast. The man could not identify Southwest St. Anne because Xavier Main has done no work here. He has a legacy of absolutely nothing, and I am here to make a difference. I am here to change that. We want to look at tourism. We want to focus a little bit on agritourism because I have some of the best farmers in the island. We look at St. Elizabeth and say the farmers are great, but I want you to also look at Southwest St. Anne and speak about my farmers here, because when them bring them produce come, when I walk in the communities, I am amazed. And I need better access for my farmers. The time it takes them to travel from their farm to Brownstone Market or to Kingston or another market is absolutely ridiculous, and them need better. We need Alexandria Market refurbished. We need the market that we are standing in refurbished because Xavier don't have love for this constituency. After we fix the roads and we ensure that our farmers are taken care of. We want to look at agritourism. We want to look at hydroponics to ensure that our farmers are able to create something that is new and different in Southwest St. Anne so that we can be proud of it. We can showcase it to the world and bring in tourists. The amount of tourists that come into Trelawney, Comrade Wickham, and we don't have any coming into Southwest St. Anne. I am here to change that. I also want to look at entertainment. No, I have brought one of the best of Jamaica here tonight to show you that not only are you getting a member of parliament who has influence, but you are getting a member of parliament who cares about you, right? Southwest St. Anne has birthed Bob Marley, we have birthed Ernie Smith, we have birthed Romain Virgo, and we have a member of parliament who has not considered how he will develop entertainment in this constituency, and I am here to change that. When we look at education and development, we have 2 high schools. We need our high schools competing with the likes of Ferncourt. We need our high schools competing with the likes of Immaculate High and Kingston High that gave us Kingston College that gave us Damian Crawford. We need our high schools in Southwest St. Anne being on a level where they can compete with the high schools in Kingston and other parishes in Jamaica. We need our high schools to be properly resourced and staffed so that the students can compete on a world-class level. We need to ensure that our students have a clear path from education to entrepreneurship or education to earning an income so they can take care of their families. We need to create a path and pave the way for our residents in Southwest St. Anne to know where they are going. When I ask you to support me, it is not because I am just young. Yes, I'm young and I have done the work in the PMP. I have done work in my private company that I own. I have done work for many persons across the island. But it is because I know that I am here to work for you. I want you to support me so that I can support you. So when I say, comrades, how we looking? Comrades of Calderwood, let me hear you. My comrades from the Gibraltar Division, let me hear you. My comrades from the Alexandria Division, let me hear you. And my comrades from the Borough Bridge Division, let me hear you.
Such a beautiful soul to represent the people over there in the center. Such a beautiful and a humble soul. I'm only hope say she'll win. I hope say the people over there in St. Anne give her a chance to represent them. I hope say when election day come, them vote for her and vote her in. Give her the chance that she deserve. Because you can't have one MP over there who much term now and not do nothing and feel like I said, now is the time for him to do something. Because just the other day, me passed through K Valley Town. And me I tell you, say, K Valley Town, the road alone is a national disgrace. K Valley coming like a one mash down place, you know. Alright, you see even round the corner where gully there. Oh God, man, you can't find no road on the sun. Little more to go over in that gully, you know. And me I tell you, say, from K Valley to Brownstown, the road body, you can't find nowhere for drive. Me bus one tire over there from K Valley to Brownstown just the other day. Just to show you how the road bad. You can't find nowhere for drive. Me I tell you. Alexandria and all of them places, the place they mash up from the Jamaican Labour Party take power. So people, wanna take heed. And anybody when they watch this video from that side, they can tell you, say, and a lie me I tell. Because I pass through that side there. When me I go Mandeville. You understand me I say? So no can know say, and no lie me I tell. From Brownstown, we go straight back to Mandeville. A pure bad road. From K Valley to Kellits. Roadside and them place there. A pure bad road. Me I tell you. But people, stay the thought on that down below in the comment section. Now, we are going to take in the full speech from Damian Crawford because I played a little piece of speech last night. And everybody I say, yo, them need more. Them need more. Well, not last night, but this morning. And everybody I say, yo, them need more I speech. We must play the full speech. So I am going to play the full speech now. So you guys can have a better understanding of everything. Alright? So people, remember, leave a like.
Respect. Let me start by observing the protocols. Yeah, one day, man. One Danishka. And I want to say a special good afternoon, of course, to the leader of the PMP, Mark Jefferson Golding. And I also want to say a special good afternoon to my friend, my confidant, my key spar, Danishka Williams, who will be the next member of parliament for Southwest St. Anne. And before I end the greetings, I want to say thank you to all of you for the support that you are showing to a young woman who deserves such a support. I don't know about anybody else, but I can talk what Danishka has done for me. When I ran in 2011 in the East Rural St. Andrew, Danishka was at the forefront of my campaign for victory in this rural St. Andrew. I gone too far. When I ran for PMP YO, Danishka was one of the managers of that campaign for president of the PMP YO. When I ran for vice president of the People's National Party, Danishka was the road manager for me when I ran for vice president of the People's National Party. When I ran in East Portland, Danishka was the road manager in East Portland. And when East Portland didn't turn out how we wanted it, and we had a meeting at our yard to say how will we recover from something that people think that we would be dead, Danishka was one of four that was at my yard to discuss how he would recover. How could I not be here tonight for Danishka Williams? And when I came, on the notice, you never see me, I come through the crowd is too thick. Me have to jump over the back wall and sneak come round. And when my people ask me what go on, I said, I hear the sound, the Rastaman. Babylon, gone down. From what I see here tonight, there's no way Babylon Labour Right can win this election nor this constituency. And it is showing as I hear my father say, Wickham McNeil, he said that they are nervous. So nervous that they might violate and disrespect everybody. Dayton call me and tell me, say Andrew Seaman say him a fool and attack foolishness. You will talk to him later. I know you will deal with him the right way. How to deal with him. I now take up your buckle, you will deal with him. But there is another person who don't talk too much. That is the Auditor General. I am taking up the work to defend the Auditor General tonight. Because the man come forward to say that she is either ignorant, incompetent, or of malice. Now the Auditor General spoke the truth that 3.4 billion with a B, not with a M, was granted to the housing project for Andrew Holiness program under his ministry. He said that he never spent the 3.4 billion. Then I want to know, if you get 3.4 billion and don't spend it in your 9 years, if that is not incapable and incompetent. He then said that he needs 6,000 houses for the poor and the indigent. In 9 years, he built less than 300. It means it will take 200 years for him to build 6,000. I want to know a prime minister who have a plan for 200 years, if that is not incapable and incompetent. I have to ask the question, what can go so? I then heard on the news that the Prime Minister believed that the state of the roads is an emergency. But he has been in charge of roads under his ministry for 9 years. So when did he recognize that the roads was an emergency? If after you lose an election, the road is an emergency, is that not incapable and incompetent? I hear that all of a sudden they don't realize that 18% of our children is passing 5 subjects, including maths and English. Isn't it incapable? Isn't it incompetent? If after 9 years the majority of our children cannot get 1 subject in school? And that is why on the campaign trail, I want you to remind the people that we are having an election between 1 meal per child in school and 3 meals per adult in prison. The JLP will tell you you cannot afford to give every child a meal. But when they get into trouble, they find 3 meals for an adult. This election is against the incompetence of a government that still don't give children books in the 2nd going into the 3rd term. And textbooks still don't distribute to most of our children in the secondary school. Whole heap of people have to buy the books that are on the book rental. That is incompetence. The level of incompetence that we are seeing is causing for people to drown in a pothole. I never hear that in the history of Jamaica. That a pothole so deep that a man can drown in it. I know say we have a farming community, but people planting banana in a pothole now. There is more agriculture in pothole than pan land. And all of a sudden. But tonight I won't be giving no solutions. I hear nation narrow and island wide. Where is the PMP's solution? We know that nobody not thief like labor right when time come for elections. Hold on. I go to conference and said that students being absent is a problem. In 1 month, Holiness go to his conference and said truancy is a problem. If just the one use my words and find the next word and then said this is a problem. So if him thief my word, then him now go thief my plan. There is no way. We are saying nothing more until the JLP call the election. Then we will tell the people what our plans are. We don't plan to have 24 bank account. 24 28. I hear say is 56. But incompetence and in ignorance make you only hide 28. That is incompetence. I can tell you that we don't plan to make you can't afford to send your children to school, and you can't afford to give them lunch money. I tell you that we don't plan that part children will get a different lunch than the other children to feel like they're less than. I can tell you that we don't plan to give them 3 meals per week and have them absent for the other 2 days. I tell you that we don't plan to have people leaving school and can't read and can't write and don't know simple mathematics. I tell you we don't plan to be MPs and minister importing things from over foreign and then not interested in doing anything about agriculture because we make more money from importing it ourselves and selling it to the people. Where does this government get so much time to be ministers and contractors and housing developers and importers and supermarket? Where they get so much time to be in so much businesses? We don't intend to rob the people of an opportunity to make them children better than them. And so I thank you once again for showing the love that I would love for people to show to a loving person like Danishka. I want to say I believe she's a student of mine, and my students only get A, and Danishka is an A student. An A student. Oh, my comrades, see the signal waving in the sky. Reinforcements now are coming. Victory. Victory. Victory.
Now, big up yourself, Damian Crawford. You deserve to be our education minister. We deserve somebody with a lot of knowledge, wisdom and understanding like you to be our education minister. And I can guarantee you that we will start having some very, very bright students because you will know exactly what to do. We can't have education minister like Flavor Williams and them the people. Nah, sir. That a big waste of time, people. And when I say big waste of time, I mean say that a big waste of time. So we can have them the people as the education minister. You understand? But stay to talk down below in the comment section, people. Alright? Now, make we check out the full speech from Dayton Campbell as well, people.
To say something to them. They are going around, and it's almost every day that them and their friends think that they can come and pitch for the leader of the People's National Party. When the leader of the PNP don't have to say a word in his defense because he was so stand up in front time and with people and prayers and with a fear and the boy already. Never go on like them just want the thing descend into cascas. The other day I said to myself, how is it that Dr. Sapphire Langmore in the Senate, our hands Holiness not give her nothing to do? In carrying our day and give her ministry, in carrying Afghan giving parliamentary secretary, we not give Sapphire nothing to do. Me hear she open her mouth Friday and me say me understand why she don't get nothing to do, because she don't write it man, she don't. Why are we importing Irish and onion when we can grow Irish and onion right here so in a Jamaica? Then your money even God got him in my yard and I hear a little video. I play it on my phone there, watch up on YouTube, and then say the government to import ice, Mr. Tapela. When they say the government to import ice, Mr. Tapela, man, they are covered and them a labor right, but they tell no lie on them, all I tell. Only to go check and realize that this your wicked and caring government is importing ice into Jamaica because they don't believe in building the local industries. The party and the next PNP government is coming to ensure that the farmers in Southwest Central have a new deal with agriculture. How can you have one extension officer from RADA responsible for 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 farmers and you never see your extension officer? How can you have food security when you don't produce your own planting material? We will invest in research and development to ensure that we can produce our own planting material. So if COVID or any other disease come, we can feed ourselves here in Jamaica. They think this is just about come out and chat foolishness. It was this government that cut out the road maintenance fund and allowed the roads to deteriorate to the condition that they are currently in. When I used to drive from Discovery Bay to Manchester, this road from Alexandra to Spalding used to be in a good condition. Now when you drive, but it is pure pothole. Time come now to Xavier come minor. No more men. Time come now. I go to a function the other day with CD Chicken. And the Prime Minister come on the microphone. I mean that thing say man actually hate me for true, you know. Because man that post me like him have a few days in that area. I mean I say, but after me not trouble this man, you don't tell a lie for him. I want to him a post me so. And you know if you have split second, me tell him say me have to answer him elsewhere, you know, because he give me the mic up there. So me say me have to answer him elsewhere. But you know, me not posting, me have actually educating to him. And the function that he was present at, the Prime Minister said the proposal that I put forward for an agriculture development fund is foolishness. And I said to myself, but wait, they don't understand about that. 250,000 persons in Jamaica are registered as farmers. When you get to rural Jamaica like Southwest St. Anne, or North Clarendon, or Northwest St. Anne, or South Trelawney, or Southeast St. Anne, 80% of the economic activity is linked directly to agriculture. But these laborites are not interested in agriculture because you have people sitting in the parliament that are import things coming out of the country and are killing the local farmers in the country. Time come now to get rid of this wicked and killing government. Poverty will take away even your dignity. Poverty will rob you of even your dignity. When a man can't afford to go in and give a woman a money to take care of the house, he can't afford to fix the roof when it's a leak,